Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm back, okay, with another YouTube live stream, okay, the day 13. So right now, guys, okay, so price has made about more about 27 pips move towards the upside. Honestly speaking, I'm looking forward more buy side opportunity. So let's just discuss about how price action is like right now. Okay, so right now price is super bullish. Okay, this is actually the low here. Okay, so I'm looking for a nice buy opportunity here. Reason being is because 15 minutes here inverse here, as you can see 15 minutes the inverse here. Okay, then if you look at the 5 minutes as well, 5 minutes inverse this very nice bullish fair value gaps here. Okay, this whole zone here. Okay, 4 minutes as well. But yeah, so let's take a look at the 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour wise, there's this very big bearish fair value gap. 2 hours as well. Okay, so but the reason why I'm not selling here is because if you look at a higher time frame, okay, I will not say I won't sell, but it has a lower probability. Okay, if you look at this market right here, okay, is this yesterday night? Okay, so yesterday, during New York session, okay, price actually came back up here. Okay, it actually swept this high here, as you guys can see, and then after that started falling down. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, so price actually came falling back down here after sweeping that high, which I actually sort of knew. Okay, but of course it didn't hit yesterday when trading, but that's trading, you just have to accept that loss and stuff. Okay, so if I, let's say for example, if I were to take that high, right, okay, which printed, okay, this is, I won't say that this is the high. Okay, I don't take this as a high. I take this right now, this is the current market. So if I take this as the low here, okay, so if you put it out like that, okay, price is in the premium range of the buy. Okay, right now price is bullish here, as you guys can see. Okay, if you guys want to, okay, so sorry for the messy charts here. Let me remove all my indicator, I mean my whatever it is here. Give me a second. Okay, so right now if you guys want to see, is that right now price, okay, make a higher high, higher low, higher high. Is this a higher low here, guys? Is this a higher low? Okay, no, it is a higher low, but it's not a lower low because price didn't inverse, it didn't close below. That was a sweep of liquidity. Price then continue making higher. This, okay, this is the, I would say this is the new high here, because price did close above here, even though it didn't close above this week. Okay, so but I would, yeah, so then this will be the new low here. Okay, but then price it closed here. You might say, oh my god, is this bearish here? But no. Okay, because this didn't close above this. Okay, so that this actually isn't the low, this is still the low here. Okay, so price is essentially still bullish here. Okay, so after that, price actually came back up here, closing above these highs, making a higher high, and then now price came back down to make a higher low. Okay, so uh however, okay, so that is why I would say that I am bullish on Euro USD. I wouldn't mind taking a buy side, even though yes, we are in a bearish fair value gap here. But I wouldn't mind, like I said. So and price is in a premium zone as well, in my personal opinion. So yeah, price, okay, price can definitely uh okay, price is in the premium zone about that's more about within the 50% retracement area here. So price could definitely 100% retrace here and then go start, you know, pushing back to the towards the low and stuff, sweeping this low here and then looking to push back higher. Definitely 100% price could do that. Okay, but you know, we react off based on what we see, and we react off, and we just, you know, basically take trades whenever we can as well. Okay, so and right now price is looking like it is going to hit this liquidity zone here as well, I feel personally. Okay, so I mean, whether it hits or not, it doesn't really matter. Okay, but we just have to react accordingly, like I mentioned. Right now price is pulling back, as you guys can see. Okay, in my personal opinion, usually during Asian session, if it makes about more than 30 pips, 25 to 30 pips, it usually tends to continue pushing higher. But right now, because price is just kind of overbought here, we want to at least wait for it to retrace lower. Okay, then during Asian session, okay, roughly around this timing here, I actually took a buy opportunity here. Reason being is because if you look, sorry, if this is, so the reason why I actually took that buy trade is that cause let's take a look at the 5 minutes chart here, right? Yeah, I took the trade, I think, yeah, it was over here. Okay, so price actually came back down here, and then after that there was actually equal highs here. Okay, I mean, here wasn't that obvious, okay, but on my broker it was kind of obvious that it was equal highs. So price then came back to the equal highs, so price came back down to this 5 minutes bearish fair value gap. So when you ask me, Chris, just a 5 minute bearish fair value gap, why do you take that trade? Because there was actually 4 minutes as well, 3 minutes, okay, 2 minutes, and 1 minute bullish fair value gaps, all respecting the zone. So I was, to me, in my personal opinion, I was like, okay, so I really like how price action is, okay, respecting all those zones. Okay, yes, price could easily reverse that and close, but my personal opinion, okay, I was saying how I was not anticipating or not betting on it, but I have I did believe that price could possibly continue pushing higher. Okay, however, it was a risky trade due to the fact that we were in that 5 minutes bearish fair value gap that I was speaking earlier, that didn't inverse until now. Okay, so then after that, price then look our yeah. So then I just took that as a 1-to-1. Okay, so that was the first trade of the day. That was the first trade of the day. Okay. Right now, price is like pretty much like I said is. I mean, price could continue pushing lower as well here, guys. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what price does, but like I said, it's all how we react and stuff. Today will be just a short trade for me. I mean, I did take an early trade this morning. Okay, so right now price actually, okay, I actually don't mind taking this buy trade here actually. Okay, I mean, I'm right now just seeing how what price action reaction does. Okay, okay, so reason why I wouldn't mind taking a buy trade here, 5 minutes, did respect this. Okay, so looks like price is actually just going to push higher here. If price actually sweeps this high here, I will not be taking this trade here, guys. Okay, so reason why I actually wouldn't mind taking this trade here is because 5 minutes is in a bullish fair value gap here. Okay, 2 minutes as well, 3 minutes as well, 4 minutes as well. Okay, so 1 minute as well. Okay, so price we expected all those bullish fair value gaps there, hence I wouldn't mind taking that trade. Okay. Okay, so right now you might be asking me, Chris, are you gonna take this trade? Honestly speaking, I would not be taking this trade here. Reason being is just because it's just way too high. Okay, I really can't take this trade because my stop loss will just be way too high. So I won't be taking this trade. Well, even if it hits my take profit and stuff, you know, it is what it is. I'm not risking it. Okay, I wouldn't. If price decides to come back down lower here, well then I definitely wouldn't mind taking that trade. Okay, so for now wise, seeing how price action reacts of these other trades as well. Okay, 1 minute close did close, but the 1 minute did close, 2 minute did close. Okay, 3 minutes hasn't closed yet. Okay, so okay, so right now price is looking at sweeping the highs here. Then you know it is what it is. Like I said, guys, I am not too affected by it. It's still pretty early into. It's still pretty early. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at the dollar right now and see what dollar is actually doing. So dollar, oh, okay, as you guys can see, there is SMT going on here. As you guys can see, dollar is making higher highs here, but euro is also making higher highs here. So there's definitely SMTs going on here. So right now you can see this is the low, the high, sort of the high, but then price is making a low here. Okay, as you guys can see, this was this high here. Okay, but is this low here? Okay, but price didn't sweep this, didn't break this high here. So because this, because you sorry, no, wait, yeah, there's SMT here because in a sense that, okay, if right now, if this is the low here, right? Okay, sorry, I also need time to process here, guys. Okay, so this is the SMT here. As you guys can see, this is the low, this is the high. Okay, if price sweeps this high here and yet price didn't sweep this low, that's clearly an SMT right there. Okay, so what does this SMT tell us? It tells us that dollar is getting stronger and stronger, so meaning to say that euro has a chance that it might push low, it might push lower here. Okay, so guys, so euro did come back down. Okay, I didn't actually place a trade here. I really wanted to place a trade here, but I do want to see how this, I did want to place this, actually wanted to place a trade here, but let's see if price actually comes back down to this low here. Okay, so reason why I wouldn't mind taking this trade because of my broker. Okay, there's a bunch of double tops there. So that's why I really wouldn't mind taking a trade, a buy entry here. But I'm worried about these 5 minutes here, as you guys can see, because usually Asian highs here tends to be resistance here, and you guys can see that price actually is respecting it as well. Okay, okay, so I'm right now in the buy entry. I'm in a buy trade right now. Okay, so right now my TP is at the highs here. It doesn't really matter to me, honestly, if so for me to close these positions all bearish fair value gaps here. okay, has to close 5 minutes and everything have to close, then that's for me to take the positions. Okay, so that is for me when to close this position out. So reason why for me, even though yes, price is essentially bearish here, not really bearish here, but you know, price is sort of overbought here. Okay, overbought. Okay, if you didn't see, but I actually like flick my fingers like overbought there. Okay, but right now price is in that very that bullish fair value gaps and stuff. So I'm not saying that price doesn't, it might, like it will continue pushing, continue pushing higher, or it will continue pushing lower. Okay, but with me having not with me having strong confirmation, but with a 5 minutes bullish fair value gap here. Okay, with me having this bullish 5 minutes fair value gap here, very strong 5 minute fair value gap, 4 minutes as well along with this supported. Okay, 3 minutes as well. Okay, has this bullish fair value gaps. Okay, so right now price is looking to push very much lower here, much lower here. Okay, so for me to close this position, 5 minutes must break below the fair value gaps. 4 minutes must as well break the fair value gaps. 3 minutes as well must be inversed. All of these must inverse, then for me to actually close out and as a loss for this trade. Okay, am I upset about this trade? Honestly, not really. Okay, I'm not say that very upset that if this trade loses. Okay, so right now price is looking at inversing right now. Okay, I'm just taking trades based on what, because there's liquidity at the top. Okay, I personally feel that price may continue pushing higher as well, even though there's double top, or in my case it's a quadruple 4 tops there. Okay, there's tons of liquidity. So why do I say quadruple 4 tops is because there's 4 tops, 4 tops as well. Okay, so right now 2 minutes is getting inversed here, 5 minutes looking at getting inversed as well already. As you guys can see, pretty much getting inversed. 3 minutes as well getting inversed. So 1 minute left. If this trade does close here, like I said guys, I'm looking at closing my trades here and at a loss here, and you know, it is what it is. Not that upset, but the only downside, okay, so what I saw was, I told you guys that I saw these 5 minutes getting rest, that push hard, that push lower. So that's why I didn't really like it. Okay, price is looking at pushing way lower here. Okay, so like I said, I'll close my positions out if this 5 minute does close bearish here, and then I'll wait for another re-entry. But for me wise, to actually have a bullish momentum push, because I saw that this 50-minute gap got inversed. Okay, price is within this buy zone now in these 15 minutes here. Okay, so I'm taking this L trade here guys for today, then after that I will take a last trade for the day. Okay, so I mean, like I said, it is what it is, can't really do anything about it in terms of this trade. Looking like price is closing very bearish here. Okay, so I am going to close my positions out here guys. So with a nice negative 2% loss here for the day. Okay, definitely not a bad, I wouldn't say it's the worst trade. Okay, but you know, I'm fine with that trade. It is what it is. So right now I'm looking for, like I said, I tell you guys that I'm looking for buys opportunity here. Of course if price doesn't give me, I'm fine with that as well. Would I be looking for a sell trade? I think I wouldn't mind looking for a sell opportunity if price were to give me. Okay, but ultimately I wouldn't mind looking, I would look more for longs here rather than sells. So we just have to wait and see what price action gives us. Okay, so okay, 3 minute did close bearish here, guys. Okay, 2 minutes didn't close yet. So right now price is did hit a 1 hour bullish fair value gap here. Okay, 15 minutes still hasn't closed bearish. If this 15 minute here get inverse, right, if it close below here, okay, so right now price is reversing, wow, very strongly here. But okay, that's a death candle right there if I ever seen one. because there's news right? For CHF. Okay, but it doesn't really affect us as much. I wouldn't mind taking this long trade here. Okay, reason being is because I saw how price sweep this low here. Okay, and not only did it sweep that low, okay, I mean I'm not taking a long trade here. Not only that is right now price came back to a 50% retracement zone here. Let's take a look at 15 minutes. The 15-minute close below. Okay, it didn't close, it respected it. As you guys can see, it respected it. Took about 5 minutes. 5-minute rise, price respected out very strongly off of it and then came coming back down. For me wise, like I said, I won't take this trade here as much as I do want to take a long trade or a short trade here. Okay, if this 1 minute here get inverse here, right? Actually, I wouldn't mind taking a trade. Okay. Okay, so coming back to yesterday's trading, right, is that yesterday wise, okay, so for yesterday wise, if you guys didn't know, yesterday I took very bad trades and I went to actually do some recaps on the trades, right, and I realized that it actually, for me wise, I could have earned way more money than I could have. However, okay, I was greedy. I took a lot. I didn't I didn't close my trades. Okay, I didn't close my trades as much as I supposed to did. Okay, essentially wise I was greedy. Okay, I was essentially just greedy. I didn't close my trades or like set my TP at like any form of like how to say, I didn't set any of basically in a sense that when I look, okay, so let's take a look back at yesterday's trade. Okay, right now prices rejected off it. Okay, so essentially wise yesterday here, right, this trade here, when I actually came back up here, right, when price actually came back up here, I should have taken, would have is a very strong word, but of course for me, you know, I'm learning from my past, is that essentially I was actually just greedy. Okay, I was just essentially greedy that okay, I took that trade when I clearly knew that there was a 5 minutes bearish fair value gap there that it could react off it, and I just didn't want to take my big profit because I was so convicted or strongly say that, hey, you know, right now price is gonna hit this high here, this high, you know, it's gonna hit it, you know, there's a double top here, you know, price confirm will hit it, confirm will hit it. So then I was being greedy and I was like, hey, you know, I'm just gonna take that trade, you know, however I want to take it. But the ultimate end of the day is that whatever market does or gives you, you just take it, okay? You can't predict what the market gives you. You can't predict what the market wants to do, okay? We as traders just have to react based on what the market gives us. We just have to react on based on what the market gives us. We just have to accept it that, you know, sometimes trades are just like this. You know, you can't purely say like, okay, like, why can't I take this, like, why can't I take profit hit there? Look, if everything goes your way, then that's not trading for me, essentially. Okay, so that's one thing that I learned yesterday, was that, you know, I have to don't be so greedy, just take the profits whenever I can. Hit close most of my positions out yesterday, and I told you guys that one of my positions was actually a full take profit at the equal high or equal low, but I just didn't take profit there because I was essentially being greedy. Okay, I was essentially being greedy. I I just didn't want to take profit. You know, I just was being stubborn and say that, like how to say, oh, price actually closed below this 5 minutes bearish fab at the universe. Okay, anyways, so I was just being stubborn and I was like, I just didn't want to close my I didn't want to close my trade. You know, I was like, I know price is gonna hit there. I'm so convinced that price is gonna hit there, and that just killed the hell out of me because how do you know that price is gonna hit there? How do you know? Like, I wouldn't know. Not even a master stock trader or whatsoever. I'm not God. You know, only God knows if it hits or not. Okay, lah, I'm not God lah, essentially. Okay, but even if it's a master or whatsoever, right? You will never know if price was going to go there or not. You know, nobody knows. You can react off based on what the market gives you, and the market is just telling you that, hey, I'm not, I don't want to, I don't want to hit there, you know, I don't want to trade. As in, essentially what he's trying to tell me is that, like, he just doesn't want to push any higher lah. So, you know, it's essentially wise. Okay, looking back at the trades, is that you could have, would have, should have is a very strong thing. You know, I could have set a TP earlier. Like, let's say for example right now, if I were to take this trade here, okay, I will open my major position here, targeting like a 1:1. Okay, then target this 5 minutes bearish fair value gap here. Okay, so that would be like my ultimate take profit there. Okay, then like that would be my ultimate bearish trade. But at the same time, it's that's my take profit for the first take profit lah. Okay, but the second take profit will be actually all the way to be this high. So maybe I could have opened like a smaller lot size position and be like, okay, hey, you know, you can open a smaller lot size position and target there. If it runs, it runs. If it break even, you know, it just break even. Okay, don't okay, in the Chinese term it's called gei kiang. Don't don't need to say that you're God. Okay, you're not God. You cannot predict price and where it goes. You know, if you are God and stuff and you can predict where the market goes, right, bro, I tell you, everybody will want you. Who the hell don't want you, right? You know what I mean? So okay, hold on guys, I'm actually gonna look for a trade here entry if price were to give me lah. Okay, okay, I took a buy trade here guys. This will be my last position for the day. Ooh, okay, so 2 minute didn't close. I did not see that. Okay, I thought 2 minute closed. Okay, that was my bad. Okay, 2 minute did close on my FDMO, as in like on my MT5. So if I lose this trade, guys, I'm done for the day. Okay, there's a SMT here. Price make higher high. Okay, price also make a higher high here. It's a huge SMT lah, honestly. Okay, so okay, so reason why I took this trade here, guys, is because okay, let me just go back to the charts. So right now price did come back into this 5 minutes 50% retracement here. If you guys look at the 5 minutes, okay, price respected of this 15 minutes bullish fair value gap, 1 hour as well. Okay, I mean, of course price is reacting off a bearish higher time frame fair value gap. That's why I am very basically I am very tight with my stops when I take profit. Okay, price actually set this low. Okay, price actually respected this 5 minutes bearish bullish fair value gap as well. Okay, 15-minute time frame here. Okay, price did close. Okay, it didn't close it didn't close this inverse 5 minutes 15 minutes bullish fair value gap here. I mean, of course I don't want it to close. Right now it seems like it's gonna close, so right now I'm just waiting to see what price action does. Okay, okay, for me to close these positions here will be a stop. Okay, for me to close inverse this 1 minute bullish fair value gap here. Okay, and the reason why I took this trade is also because there was this very obvious 1 minute bullish fair value gap here, a bearish fair value gap here that they got inverse. Hence I actually took, that's why I took that trade. Okay, right now price did react off this 2 minute bearish fair value gap here, that's why it's actually reversing. Okay, I would say, like I said, this is a very risky trade due to the fact that right now price is within that 3 minute bearish fair value gap here and 2 minute bearish fair value gap here. So you know, essentially price could easily just push lower here. So that's why I am keeping my stop tight. Stop. Once it breaks this high here, then I will look into breaking even for both of my trades. So yeah. So this is my last trade of the day anyways. Okay guys, so price did push higher here, so I'm actually going to put my stops to break even here. Okay, first take profit got hit. Okay, secure that win. Okay, like I said guys, for me is to just secure that win. Okay, I'm not taking unnecessary trades. Okay, it is a very risky trade. Okay, so that's why I just wanted to secure my wins. Okay, if I right now, if I do lose here, it's actually just purely from commission, which that's why I say commission kind of sucks. Okay, but you know, it is what it is, can't do much about it. Okay, right now I am not looking for any other trade opportunity because 5 minutes there is this very bearish obvious fair value gap here. 2 minutes you can't really be looking at anything because there's two. You know, from what I learned in terms of looking at trades, you know, you have 4 minutes as well, this very obvious bearish fair value gap here. I mean, you right now, what I would say is that if this 4 minutes, okay, at these 4 minutes and these 5 minutes here were to break, okay, I would say that okay, maybe you have a chance for it to push higher, but other than that, you know, you can't really say that I can take this trade. Okay, but for me, like I said, right now will be just to wait and see what price action gives me. So yeah. And now price is reacting off very strongly to the area there that I marked. Okay, right now 5 minutes is reacting very, very strongly. Okay, so price, I'm actually gonna move my positions here. I mean, it did hit take profit one. If this 1 minute here does close, okay, I will look into closing my positions here. Or this 2 minute does close here, I'm actually gonna look into taking my positions here. Reason being is because I don't really want to risk it, just take my whatever that I have and I just call it a day. Okay, so right now price is closing below it. So like I said, this is a very risky trade for me. I don't want to be greedy. I essentially just took just a W. Okay, right now price is right now, if I were to have actually didn't close this main position outright, I could be in either most probably gonna hit stop loss. Okay, right now I'll be hit stop loss already. Could have hit stop loss. So to me, I don't want to see it close. If it close above it, if it close below it, the bullish fair value gap here that I saw, okay, then I'll close my positions up. You see right now it did hit it my break even. So it would have stopped me out at break even here. Oh, okay, so it did hit me break even here. Not really break even, actually more than break even, because it just straight away wick down. Okay, but it is what it is, guys. I'm done for the day here. Okay, so took 3 trades today, 1 loss, 1 win, one I would say semi-win, but because of commission, it's fucked me over a lot. Okay, so the this loss here was the crazy one. I wouldn't say this was a terrible loss. I would say it's an okay loss in my personal opinion. Okay, so this was why I didn't be greedy. I took my profits early. Okay, guys. Okay, so right now I'm done for the day. So I just want to talk about uh tomorrow yesterday. So yesterday wise, it wasn't the best trading day in my personal opinion. Okay, definitely I really wanted it. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so yesterday when I took those trades and I went to recap at night, I actually went to see like how can I be better in terms of the day itself. Honestly speaking, okay, it is 100% my own fault. There, my trade, okay, like I said, I keep saying is that it's 100% my own fault. Reason for me losing that trades was purely market was just trying to humble me and say that, hey, look, bro. Okay, not really bro lah, but hey, look, dude, you like the past few weeks and stuff you have been winning. Now accept the losses and take it that you are not God. I have essentially was being very I essentially was very being very like gambling mode. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna so win this trade, I'm gonna so win my trading charts and etc. I was like, I'm a god at this point. Sorry. But reality is that I'm not. Again, I'm clearly not. I'm not a god. I'm not anything. Okay. Uh, the reality in the fact that uh, it clearly shows that I'm not capable of it. Okay, price this whole entire week, including today. Okay, it isn't the best of the trading. It isn't best. Okay, it isn't. Look at that. Look at that. Right now, price just continue pushing lower. So that's how you do be greedy. Yeah. Anyway, so price actually just respected that 5 minutes bearish fair value gap there. But I didn't take that trade. I didn't take a sell trade. I can't. It's just price just straight away push lower. But anyway, so as I was saying is that for me wise, you can't look for me wise, it's like price is right now market is just trying to humble me in a sense that like you are right now buying everything, you're earning so much money and stuff. Who do you think you are right now? Who do you absolutely think you are? Do you think you are God? No, that's not the truth. The truth is that you suck. Accept the losses, and God is telling me that hey bro, you So essentially wise, uh for me wise, okay, you know, price is just telling me, or market is just trying to tell me that, hey, you know, humble yourself, bro. You, just because you think that you're on top of the world right now, you think what, who are you to say that you are God? Yeah, I'm clearly not. Okay, and it shows, and it just shows to me and proves to me that doesn't mean that every single trade that you take you will win. Okay, so essentially wise, I need to learn from these trades that I took yesterday, and they said, hey, you know, I can't win every single time. I can't win every single time. Oh, there's a death candle right there. But anyways, so you can't win. I can't win every single time. You see, like I was telling you guys that how most of the time price action was, in the sense that if you know you looking at euros, most of the time if Asian session made like a 3.35 RR, right? Okay, price could continue pushing higher, but you know, as you guys can clearly see, it didn't. So essentially wise, I'm not always correct, and the chart is trying to tell me that too. It's like say, bro, you are clearly not always correct here. You make mistakes and accept the mistakes. That, look, you are not God. Okay, you lose too. Everybody loses too. Accept it. Improve your mistakes and work on them. Okay, and that's what it's just trying to tell me. Okay, I am not perfect. I am 100% not perfect. There is liquidity at the top. Okay, what I learned yesterday is that there is liquidity at the top. However, does that mean that price will continue pushing higher towards that liquidity? No, it doesn't have to. Price just does what it wants to do. Price wants to go back down, it can go back down. Price wants to go back up, it can go back up. You know, it doesn't have to do what you say it does, or it wants, or you want it to do. That's the reality of trading. And it just shows, and it says a lot. Essentially, that you know, price may or may not continue pushing higher, and you know, you don't even know it. Price could do whatever it wants to do. Okay, it does what it wants to do. You just have to react on based on what price actually gives you. And yesterday, looking at my trading, okay, essentially for me, I could have easily taken a nice actually profits. However, I didn't. Okay, I didn't take my profits. I was essentially, sorry, my friend was actually, my friend took a sell trade here actually yesterday, so I was just looking at it. He was just telling me that he took a sell trade. Okay, so essentially speaking, in a sense that like, oh, price actually swept each other lows here, so I wouldn't mind looking for a long trade here. Anyway, so okay, so what does this tell us, or tells us, or what in a sense tells me, in a sense that, you know, you have to be better. I mean, of course, easier said than done, right? You have to accept the fact that, like, there are times that you can control, there are times that you can't control it. So, you know, lesson learned from the trades that I took the past few days, in a sense that, look, okay, price does what it wants to do. There is liquidity at the top. That doesn't mean that you essentially have to you know, it doesn't price just does what it wants to do. You cannot control what market gives you in this kind of condition. Okay, so just have to learn from it and not be greedy. That's the whole main thing about trading. Okay, and that's something that I learned as well yesterday. Just be humble, you know. You win some, you lose some. There are days like this. Okay, there are days that you can lose, there are days that you can win. It's just as simple as that. You cannot win every single day, and especially for me, just because I've been on a win streak and stuff, that I can't, like, you know. Give me a second. Okay, but basically what yesterday market was just trying to show me, and it's just trying to do is just to humble me and look, hey you bro, you know, be humble. You know, you are just taking trades. Just for the sake of it, and such, you know. And you cannot win every single trades, you know. That's what market is trying to tell me. Hey Chris, you cannot take and win every single trade. That's the reality of trading. Okay, and that's the reality of trading. You cannot win everything. You win some, you lose some. That's all. Okay, if you can win everything, you're god. It's just as simple as that as well. And it just shows in it. Okay, so right now I wouldn't mind taking a buy trade here. The price will come up because there's a very obvious 1 minute bearish fair value, bearish fair value here, 2 minute as well. Okay, but of course if price rejects it, then I will take it. Okay, so but hopefully, I mean, I'm learning as well. I'm not 100% win trader. Yeah, I've been showing you guys that I've been winning days, winning trades and everything, showing you guys my P&L and stuff, and I've been doing that as well. I'm not a 100% profitable trader. I take losses as well, and I learn from those losses. Okay, so like today I learned my losses, that okay, I learned from this in a sense that okay, I target this 5 minutes bearish fair value gap here. That was my take profit, you know. And it shows, you see, I took profit and boom, okay, it hit me at take profit. At least I closed some, and then it started dumping. Okay, sure, I break even on one, not exactly, but I did break even on one, and then I didn't lose as much. Same thing for this. Okay, I mean, I take majority of my trades here because I was a double top, but that was during Asian session. This one wise, this trade here, okay, this trade here, I took a buy trade because there was liquidity at the top. However, it was a risky trade because the fact that it was overbought, and I anticipated price to continue pushing higher because of the fact that Asian highs essentially was Asian range was about 27 pips. But as you guys can see from today, you know, it doesn't mean that Asian highs is it hits 15 pips or etc whatsoever, right? In that it has to continue pushing lower, or it has to continue pushing higher. Okay, so just shows that you guys it just hopefully shows you guys something that, like, you know, look, I'm not a perfect trader too. I do take losses as well, even though I have been winning the past few times. But you know, it just shows, like, you know, I make mistakes as well. Okay, I don't take massive wins, I don't take massive loss. I mean, I do take massive losses. Okay, so but hopefully you guys learn something, and not just, and the main thing for me in learning is to not be greedy. Okay, that's the whole main thing, is to 100% just not be greedy. Just take profits whatever you can, whenever you can, and just learn from your mistakes. And I'm learning from it too every single day by taking these markets. Okay, I'm learning from it as well. Okay, so hope you guys enjoy yourself. Hope you guys learn something. So after, like I said, and I've been rambling on and on and on about the same thing, but it's just basically, don't be greedy, learn from your mistakes, don't repeat them, solve the problem that you are currently facing, and work towards that problem. Okay, and work towards that goal. Okay, for me wise, okay, my problem is that I'm being very greedy. I'm like on top of the world the past few days, and but reality check is that I'm not. Okay, I'm not, I'm not the best trader in the world. I am still just a normal trader. I'm not even funded at this point, you know. So, you know, just hope you guys learn something. uh I'm not even funded, so it just shows I'm not even a good trader, and I'm learning every single day as well. Okay, so I'm gonna take my leave here. If I don't mind taking this trade here, if price gives me this setup here. 2 minute and 1 minute must break here. So because the reason being is that price, the very obvious fair value gap, and price is reacting off higher time frame fair value gaps. 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes, 50 minutes, 50 minutes as well. Price swept the Asian lows here. Is there a double bottom? Let me double check. Okay, so no, there's no double bottom there. Then price reacted off very strongly. Okay, as you guys can see, push very nicely higher. I do like that as a rejection and a bounce. That price may reverse here. So yeah, I mean that's for me. Okay, anyway, so like I said, and price is, I think I just now saw, okay, price tap into a 2 hours bullish fair value gap. At the same time, oh yeah, only 2 hours fair value gap. One day didn't really tap into it, so yeah. So hope you guys learn something. Hope you guys know learn from my mistakes as well, and how I make and learn them as a trader. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna take my leave here, guys. I'll do another YouTube. I'll do another live tomorrow. So hope you guys learn something or two from this. I'm yapping on and on about this, but yeah. Okay, peace, guys.